Hello friends, welcome back. So this is September babies reading for February 25. Clearing the space. Alright, let's see what we have for September babies. September Bitcoiners. What do you have for us? Little Oracle deck. You can't change anyone else, just yourself. Okay, that's good. And what do the angels have abundance have for us? August got a windfall, so let's see what we got. Angels of abundance. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity so that you'll look forward to exercising and it becomes its own reward. Okay, well that's good. High energy. Let's see what the Shamanic Healing deck can tell us. Inner Journey. So that's kind of like the Hermit card. You gotta go inside and think about things and process experiences and understand lessons. It's those things on your to-do list. Alright, Astro Star Codes, what do you have for people born in September? Semi-square, quincunx. Tension. Okay. These are all angles that cause tension between the things that are being opposed. 54. Square, semi-square, quincunx. Tension. These three aspects are awkward, potentially confrontational, and urge us to grow as we reconcile disparate points of view. Square aspects act as if two horses are pulling at right angles, or two cars are colliding at a crossroads. Needs collide and tension pulls between different priorities within and without. A square is formed by two planets that are 90 degrees apart and in the same modality, cardinal, fixed, or mutable, while a semisquare is formed by two planets 45 degrees apart. A quincunx is formed by two planets 150 degrees apart from two signs that have neither polarity, modality, nor element in common. Action. Life is a workout. Isn't that funny? They're talking about working out. This phase needs juggling, muscle building, and the careful coordinating of competing needs. You may feel pulled in one path or another and pushed to make a decision. But with some fancy timing and rhythm, you may be able to do it all. Working with people who have diverse mindsets, skills, and backgrounds can be challenging, but in the long run, these collaborations prove most productive and enriching. Find points of ease, the few things everybody agrees on already, and build out from there. Honor difference and expand. Let this situation become a mandala created by the interlacing elements that at first glance may not look like they go together. These apparently clashing pieces can round each other out and create a beautiful symbol of wholeness. Take this image into your psyche and use it as a pattern for interaction. These tense aspects take work, but don't avoid it. If you take a hatching baby bird out of its egg so it doesn't have to struggle, it won't build the strength needed to survive. A butterfly needs to struggle coming out of the cocoon in order to have circulation in its wings to fly. The situation builds your strength. Get ready to fly. This is a workout of body, mind, and spirit, and workouts can be tiring. Take this opportunity to build strength and learn to reconcile the conflicts within. When you can resolve internal conflicts, it's easier to resolve external conflicts. Well, that's interesting and consistent. Okay, so, yeah, tension, and I'm not surprised. And also, exercise, make choices, move in a direction that is intentional. Okay, so my son is making this oracle deck, and he's got a sort of a prototype that I am using here, and it's fun, and it's great, and it's accurate. It's very functional. So, here is the piano oracle deck. Middle C. Look at that, right at the beginning. I'll put it here, middle C. When learning to play the piano, we all start with middle C. This is the basic introduction to help develop a layout of keyboard in one's mind. From here, we can branch off into scales, arpeggios, etudes, preludes, concertos, etc. It is also the first note we discover in the musical staff, leading us to a deeper understanding of how to read written music. This card means that you are starting out on a new journey and are learning new things to give your life new structure and meaning. Focus on what you know and understand now and move forward with confidence, for the rest will make sense in time. Beautiful. Well, and that's also consistent because here we are, this new path, this new place where we're, struggling with the tension. It's that inner journey again being repeated. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. You need to see that? Just keep getting back up. Because that's why we have knees, so we can stand back up. How are you going to show up for us? Little tarot deck. August. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, things are changing. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Things are changing. Movement. Okay. And the challenge is the Tower, right? Because for things to change, stuff has to fall apart. And look at that. 9 of Swords. So, yeah, in your head, you're stuck in the programming. 3 of Cups, trying to have a celebration here. Celebration energy. Queen of Pentacles, that's funny. August had Queen of Pentacles in exactly the same position. They were going from the Sun to the Queen of Pentacles, and you're going from the 9 of Swords, which looks like the Sun, but it's misery and stuck in your head, to the Queen of Pentacles, understanding value in the physical world. And the Chariot, unbelievable. Same card, same place as August. Interesting. Motivation. Three of Swords. Yeah, you are the unicorn, but yeah, there's a lot that you've been through. There's a lot of misery you've been through. And yeah, but now you're wise and you have so many skills and you're so mature. It's Empress energy out here. Queen of Wands. So you don't want to just be this small part of who you are, but you are dynamic and sexy and, yeah, attractive, pulling people in, magnetism, and the High Priestess. And you see through the illusions, you understand, you know, consciousness and subconsciousness. There's clarity in your vision, understanding, comprehension. So it seems like things are changing, and the change is what's causing, you know, the tower, but that's the challenge, is all change causes towers. Don't be locked into the programming, you know. Even if you can't see the way, it will happen. You just have to be faithful. But the goal is celebrating. The goal is we made it and we're here and we got through it and it was tough, but we did it. And understanding the physical world and how things work is how you're going to get there. There's always towers, all the time. We can't avoid them. It's just things that change. But there's a lot of motivation here, and that's really directing the new direction. Three of Swords is past heartache and past, you know, the wisdom of having a difficult life. Understanding that. But the Empress is in the environment, and the Empress is one of maturity and everything. It's all four queens. It's talent and its resources and its richness and sovereignty and sobriety. But the Queen of Wands is here, and you know, you don't want to just be wow, flash in the pan. You want to have more substance than that, and that's what this is. And the High Priestess sees through this. So the High Priestess can understand the failings, the things that are missing in the Queen of Wands, and so will not fall into that trap, because she sees and she knows and she understands. Okay, let's see how the Lenormand can add to that a little bit. The Stork, the letter, so something expected news, delivery, a letter, news, and illusions. So I think there's information that's going to be coming in that's anticipated, but there's still illusions about it. Okay. Moonology, can you clear this up for us? Yeah, I think you're just kind of, you know, walking the crooked path, trying to stay on the path, but there are things jumping out at you and trying to get you off your game, try to get you upset. But no, don't let the past hold you back. South Node, yeah, these are all things, previous lifetimes, bad habits, old wounds, old stuff. And we don't want to get caught in the old stuff. I gotta look this up. Don't let your past hold you back. The South Node, like the North Node, is a karmic point, but it's opposite to the North Node and relates to the past. Perhaps even to past lives. Whatever you're going through or whatever you're asking about, there's a chance that age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving all you might. Do you feel stuck in something? This card will often come as a sign that the situation or relationship you're asking about has somehow become suffocating, even toxic. It suggests that someone, you even, needs to be released, and that there's some kind of an addiction going on or an unhealthy attachment that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you're being challenged to make some changes, even if staying where you are feels easier and safer. I release the past. Our relationship is karmic and is played out across many lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The teaching. The South Node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic, going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows us that we are likely to become obsessed with, but we are probably do us little good or no good. The South Node is the karmic astrology point that reminds us of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you always done, you'll always get what you always got. Yeah, I think time to be different. Time to be different. Starting a new journey. Middle C. Get rid of the tension. Can't change anyone but yourself, and as you change, everyone else changes around you because you're not the same. Interesting that there are so many women cards out here. There's the Queen, the High Priestess, the Empress. Oh, well, I got the Moth, the Spider, and the Hyena. Well, the Hyena was... I'll take the Moth. Okay, Moth. Impulsive, hasty, and wishful. The moth is sure the grass is greener on the other side. Moth energy is at play when we're attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new. This can lead to unfinished projects, disappointment, or burnout. It's helpful to remind moth personalities that life is complex. No matter the illusion, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of this great journey. Practice seeing life as an infinite mystery rather than wishing it was easier or different. Enthusiastic and whimsical. And what's the other ones? Spider and Hyena. Okay, Spider. I don't think I've ever gotten a spider before. I can't ever even remember where reading that. And I might just go right past it. Spider, creator of prosperity through life's work, Dharma. The spider is an ingenious creator. Its greatest gift is weaving the thread of Dharma into a vast, intricate web that supports the spider and those around it, both financially and spiritually. It is hard work, but the spider neither tires nor becomes impatient. This card reminds us creativity is everywhere. Be process-oriented rather than results-oriented. And soon your work becomes like the wearing of a magical, priceless tapestry. Abundance follows. Appreciative, enthusiastic, and prosperous. And then the Hyena. Find the Hyena. I get here and then I go too fast. Hyena. Humor, wit, sarcasm. The Hyena personality is a jokester and a crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams to be released. unfulfilled dreams to be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? Charming, witty, fun to be around. Well, there you go. You got 3 of them, so I read them all. Because I don't want anybody to feel sad or cheated. Okay, well, that was a lot. It seems, though, like you have to get away from your things that you've done previously. You're doing some new things. You've got to bring others on board. You're magnetic and you can pull them on board, but there's tension. You've got to work your way through the tension. It's going to be a tower. Things are going to change, but you're motivated. And you have the ability and the skills to get there. So I would say, go for it. And don't forget, get a little fresh air and exercise, because they're telling you you need high energy to get through all this. You need to have motivation and strength, so you're going to have to find it somewhere. All right. Anyway, thanks for listening. It was a good reading. All right. I'll see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.